everybody, I'm Amy and this is your core combos workout. So in this workout, we will use one set of dumbbells. I will be using my Bowflex Select Tech adjustable dumbbells today. And we will be doing exercises that work your entire body, but all have a focus on the core. So all you need for this workout is a set of dumbbells and a mat. Let's do it. Okay, so we are going to do 6 different exercises. Some are more lower body focused, some are more upper, but they all engage the core. So our very first exercise is a goblet squat rotation. So one dumbbell, we're gonna hold it at our chest like we do for a goblet squat. To add a little extra core, we're gonna push into that dumbbell as we're going down and up. And then as we come up, we're gonna rotate. So feet, knees, hips, slightly wider than shoulder width apart. We're gonna sit low, nice and deep into that goblet squat, lower than the hips like we would. And as we come up, we're gonna rotate knees and hips all the way to one side. Drop it down and rotate. Drop it down and rotate. Making sure that you're turning in the knees and the hips, not just in the torso. So we get everything engaged all through the body, keeping the core working while we get lots of lower body and heart rate. Our second move is going to be a standing shoulder press and side knee crunch. So I want you to turn a little bit this way, a little angled, take that foot out, take that arm out, and then we're gonna extend that dumbbell all the way up and pull it in. So it's a shoulder press, side knee, knee and hip are turned out, pulling in. If this feels like too much, you can do this exact same move with just your body weight. You're still getting the upper body with that press and then side knee for the core. I would recommend going a little bit lighter with your dumbbells if you can. Your next move is gonna be an offset lunge. So a couple of options with this. We're gonna stick with one dumbbell. So we're gonna lunge back. So if you have it in your left hand, you're gonna step back with that left foot. So start it at your chest, either here or here. And as we step back, we're gonna press up. You're gonna feel that pull in your core. You gotta work hard to stay center and then back to here. You're here to here. If you need to regress that, you can do the same move, no dumbbell at all, or one dumbbell at the center, here. If you want to progress that, you can keep it up the entire time, engage that core, drop it down, press it up, drop it down, press it up, right? You're gonna feel that pretty quickly. That one is upper, lower, cardio, and core, getting it all in. All right, so our next exercise is a V-sit bicep curl. So you can do this just seated on the mat or on the floor. If you have access to a bench, this is a great way to make it more challenging. So I'm gonna sit on the edge of the bench with both of my dumbbells, and I'm gonna come into that V-sit position. So leaning back just a bit, whatever feels good for you, shoulders back, and then I'm gonna take it to a hammer curl. You can certainly do a regular bicep curl, but the hammer gives you a little bit more space to move. If you need to regress that, just take it here, one knee at a time, putting the foot on the floor. That gives you a little bit of more balance. If you want to progress that, bring everything in, everything out. It's challenging, it's harder than it looks, but keep the core engaged and pull everything in nice and tight. Our last 2 exercises are down on the mat. So we're gonna go into a bear plank row. So we do that renegade row from the full plank all the time in workouts. It's great. The bear plank adds a little different challenge. So 2 dumbbells are one. You're on all fours in your starting position. Pull that deep core in. Knees are directly beneath the hips. You're gonna lift those knees up into the bear plank and then alternate your row one at a time, just like this. If you need to, you can just do one dumbbell in between and just alternate if that feels a little better on your wrist. To regress this, you can either just stay on the knees the whole time but keep the core engaged, or come up in the bear plank in between those rows. Give yourself a little break in between. Last exercise, we're all the way down flat onto our backs. We're gonna do a bicep curl we're gonna do a chest press with the scissors. So drop it all the way down. We're gonna take it here, take it up. I like to get started with the legs first, scissors one down at a time. And then add that chest press. You decide how low you wanna go with those legs. It's up to you. Breathe. If you want a challenge, do one dumbbell at a time. That's a really good progression that will pull your balance even a little bit more. And obviously, if you need to regress that a little bit, just do the chest press with the legs up. You'll still keep the core engaged without feeling too off balance. So there you go. That got my heart pumping, got my muscles working, upper body, lower body, cardio, and of course, all core.